Howdy, NHS. It's Guest Anchor Week, and to kick things off, we're glad to welcome from NHS's Science Department, Mr. Charles Emmert. Mr. Emmert, welcome to the show.
Well, I'm glad to be here.
So, Mr. Emmert, here's a good idea for a science project for your students, building an NHS Death Star.
That doesn't sound like a very good idea to me.
What about a monkey-human genetic hybrid?
Not so good.
A frozen yogurt machine that dispenses the sprinkles already mixed in?
Well, the yogurt sounds good. I can get behind that one.
All right, well, let's check the news. Next year we'll bring some big changes to NHS, and one of them involves how you work during class. Reporters Amy Miles and Elia Hunt tells about the new story, Technology Headed Your Way.
We're certainly not the first to do this, but over the last 2 years, we've visited 17 different schools now and looked at not only the technology that they have in those schools, but also the physical structure.
Mr. Bruick, a chemistry teacher, talks to us about using the iPads in class as he is already.
We can open them up to really the wealth of information that is the internet and teach them how to more appropriately find information there.
A lot of it, and most of it, is going through the district's technology budget. Also, students will be charged $35 a semester as part of their course fees to have the iPad. That doesn't pay for the iPad by any means, but it helps supplement some of the cost. Students will have their own account. The way the accounts are set up is that you will be allowed to download free apps if you would like to. You can download paid purchase apps if you would like. So the students who already have an iTunes account can continue to use that account, and if they want to purchase an app and put it on their iPad, they can certainly do that.
Students in Mr. Bruick's block floor class prepared to use their iPads during a lab.
New learning management system that we have that's going to replace what some teachers use in Moodle or Fusion Pages. It's called Canvas. And it has embedded quizzes and assessment tools in it. So we can certainly assess students using online systems.
We have talked about it, but we don't know that we're going to do this yet, is giving students the option of purchasing those iPads for the same amount that we would get if we turned it back into Apples.
Labs at the freshman campus will stay as they are not receiving iPads next year, but at the main campus.
The computer labs at the main campus will start to go away. Basically, we're not going to replace those computer labs any longer.
Get excited. We're changing the way that you're going to learn and the way you think about your learning moving forward.
We're all learning together. There's no, we're not under any sort of deadline crunch or anything. We'll figure it out, and we'll be better for it.
For NHS News, this is Aaliyah Hunt and Amy Miles.
NHS was well represented in the State Science Fair March 30th by students from the Physics 1 honors classes. The NHS Meredith Brown and Isaac Tott were awarded the participation medallion from the Science Education Foundation of Indiana. Also, Pete Freeman won that participation medal and an award from the U.S. Army as the outstanding exhibitor. He also won the Pulse of the Planet Award, sponsored by the National Oceanic and Atmospheric Administration.
Celebrate National Poetry Month in the Noblesville Teen Zone at the Public Library by attending Poetry Open Mic Night for teens from 7 to 8:30 p.m. on Thursday. April 18th, share a poem, grab a snack, and listen to other great teen poets. No registration required.
And if you want to attend school during summer, everyone else is enjoying the great weather, but if you want to be in school, the deadline for registration is today, unless you're going to be repeating a semester 2 class. You get your forms from the school website or the main office at your campus.
Juniors and seniors, if you haven't bought your prom tickets yet, make sure to do so this week. Tickets cost $25 per ticket, and you must have a student ID to purchase a ticket. If you're bringing a date from another school, you need to get a permission sheet completed from the Student Services Office before purchasing a ticket. If you want to nominate someone for prom court, you can also do this at the ticket table when you purchase your tickets.
And do you want to read more? You never have a book for AL? If so, you can now download 10 ebooks from NHS's ebook collection for free. So get reading, NHS.
Seniors, with just 6 weeks of high school left, get the guidance office, and sign up for local scholarships. Did you go to Stony Creek, White River, Forest Hill, or Noblesville Middle School? Do you like education, music, or art? If so, due dates are rapidly approaching. Save your parents some money and get those applications turned in.
And that's the news for today.
You did pretty good, Mr. Emmert.
I had good help.
What? I never had you as a teacher.
Oh, well, I was supposed to say, you've
Yeah,
been my
okay.
favorite student, but I never had you.
All right, redo.
Cover up. Being the way that you are is enough. Everyone else in the room can see it. Everyone else but you. Baby, you light up my world like nobody else. The way that you flip your hair gets me overwhelmed. But when you smile at the ground, it ain't hard to tell. You don't know, you don't know you're beautiful. If only you saw what I can see, you'll understand why I want you so desperately. Right now I'm looking at you and I can't believe you don't know. You don't know you're beautiful. That's what makes you beautiful. So come on, you got it wrong.
Hello, Noblesville. Welcome to Sports, Mr. Tremaine. I am honored to have the most legendary sports announcer announce with me.
Griff, you're getting me about ready to tear up after that comment right there, my friend.
And here we go.
The boys volleyball team suffered a tough defeat last Thursday against Powerhouse Cathedral. The Millers fought hard and lost the last game 30-28. The Millers look to bounce back this week and continue their impressive season.
I don't know how I'm supposed to follow that up. Last Wednesday, the boys lacrosse team took on the Carmel Greyhounds and unfortunately lost. The game was interrupted in the third period and was eventually called due to rain, but the game still counts. The Millers play at Hare Chevy tomorrow against Center Grove with the face-off at 8 o'clock.
And last Tuesday, your Miller softball team won their season opener, defeating the Lafayette Jet Broncos 3-1. Unfortunately, weather did not cooperate with the Millers the rest of the week as their game against Carmel on Wednesday was postponed after 3 innings with the Millers up 7-0. The game was rescheduled to be made up last Thursday, but again, the rain caused a cancellation. No makeup date has been announced at this time.
The boys' golf team had their first golf match last Thursday against Pendleton Heights. The V squad played really well but came up just short. Strong performances came from Sam Hardwick with a 2 under par 34, Josh Keating with an even par 36, Stuart Alvey with a 1 over par 37, and Jackson Wright with a 2 over par 38.
All right, it's time to rock and roll, dancers. If you are interested in becoming a member of the NHS dance team, please attend the call-out meeting during Academic Lab in room 260 on Monday, April 22nd. Tryouts will be May the 5th to May the 7th. Let's go, ladies. Pop, lock, and drop it. Well, you know, this was really fun to do the sports today with you, Griff.
Yeah, it was. Now I think it's time to show the whole school we really do sound alike.
This is Mr. Tremaine and Griffin signing off.
Have a great weekend, NHS.
Only in America.
Everyone else in the
Yo, dude, I got this spice for you, man. The spice? Yeah, dude. Deuces.
Smoke Spice, pay the price.
Over 5,000 calls to poison control for synthetic marijuana exposure in the past year. Do you want to be another statistic?